So fortunately, we have Mr. Dipankar Kumar also here with us from XtraNet. So we would request him to please come on stage and give his presentation on how we can ensure resilience in our digital transformation. We'll take your question right after that, sir.
So we are here to present the building a resilient digital transformation partner ecosystem for the power sector. So I'll just keep very brief of 5 to 7 minutes, not more than that. Give you a very short brief of our organization, and then we will get into the subject. Can we have just go to the third slide? Yes. So we are a 23 years organization which is based out of Bhopal, and we have started in 2002, and we started with the as a network partner of various customer, and then we started working on the ERP applications, and we have all the three power discoms are the customer in the Madhya Pradesh, and we are also now providing the ERP solutions to Karnataka Power, which is the project is going to start next month. This is the one of the brief slide that will talk about what we are. 23 years of experience in the IT domain, providing solutions across to, the sectors. We have 1,000 plus large projects, large and small projects what we delivered today. 600 plus professionals which are on our payroll in Bhopal and across India. These are some of the industry accolades, so which we got for starting from 2021, 23. Yeah. So now we come to the subject. So context and importance of the resilient partner ecosystem is, that today what in the power sector, it is a growing complexities and demands in the power sector, right? So the power sector is facing rising energy demands due to rapid industrialization, urbanization, and increased electrification. So now when we see that we are electrifying all of our vehicles, so obviously, that all kinds of, the demands for the energy is coming up. At the same time, while the power sector is touching base the new avenues, like not only the, that traditional or conventional, that power generating system or the distribution, they are going for the renewable energy and other things. So while they are coming up with the new infrastructure, so it is very, very important that they must manage the aging infrastructure, that especially from renewables. The sector is becoming more complex with distributed energy resources. That is now solar, wind, battery, apart from this hydro and coal, what we had. Then we have a decentralized, that models where it is not about that consuming the power from the, power generation company or distribution company, but generating power at our home and providing to power to the generating company back. Now need for innovation in the grid modernization, sustainability, and energy efficiency. So grid modernization is critical to support smart grids, real-time load balancing, and integration of renewable resources. Now we should have under this need for innovation, sustainability goals. It is a very important sustainability goals like, that achieving net zero emissions require cleaner energy generation, smarter consumption patterns, and circular economy principles. Energy efficiency must be improved at all levels from generation and transmission to consumption. So now using technologies like IoT sensors, digital twins, and AI-based analytics are must. Digital transformation now as a key enabler. So digital technologies such as AI, machine learning, IoT, cloud computing, and blockchain helps utilities to optimize their operations, predict failures, enhance customer engagement. So without digital tools, we cannot see the good growth and or the efficiency. Now, there is a need for all these things. There is a importance of a strong partner ecosystem. So no single company, if we talk about that one single company will be able to provide everything, so it is not possible. So we need to have a resilient partner ecosystem that comes up with the technology provider, then domain experts, system integrators, startups with niche solutions, research institutions, and innovation and talent. So these all have to come together and work for, to build a strong partner ecosystem. Now, what we have today challenge as an IT solution provider, not only in the Madhya Pradesh, now across the other states as well, what we have experienced and what we see is that the challenges in the power sector today is the aging infrastructure. Many components of the power grid, transformation, substation, transmission lines are decades old and were designed for, the dynamic loads, planning, and flows. Outdated systems increase in risk of outages, maintenance cost, and safety issues. Modernizing these infrastructure is a capital intensive and requires long planning and execution cycles. So these are the, the challenges under the aging infrastructure. Now the second challenge, go back. Yeah. So second challenge is increasing demand for renewable energy integration. So generation is the one part which we, that generate the energy from the, that first time and renew the energy. So the demand for renewable energy is increasing. So as governments and utilities push for more renewable energy like solar, wind, etc., the grid must be able to handle these variables. So it is not the same that the grid can handle at a time for the power coming from all the sources. So it has to be designed differently. Traditional grids were built for centralized, STD power sources, not intermittent decentralized generation. So those grids which are existing since several decades, these are not ready to handle the renewable energies. Balancing supply and demand in real time becomes more complex with higher renewable penetration. Now, our industry colleagues were also talking about the cybersecurity threats. In the era where, the war is the last game, cyber war is the first thing what happens. So energy is the first target today. So with increased digitization, the power sector has become a major target for cyber attacks. So which can disrupt operations, damage equipments, and even threaten national security. Now, legacy systems often lack modern security protocols. As more as the smart devices we are introducing, the cyber attacks, we need to work towards preventing the cyber attacks. Now the power sector is also having the regulatory compliance pressures. Can you go? Now the role of digital transformation. So I thought, let me put only, the 5 points, because ERP and other things we all, keep talking about. So the digital transformation role today is real-time grid monitoring and predictive maintenance. That is the one we look at today. So digital tools like, IoT sensors, SCADA systems provide the real-time visibility. Utilities can detect anomalies early like voltage fluctuations and equipments. This reduces unplanned outages, improves grid reliability. So the real-time monitoring and predictive maintenance, these are the, two, which is one of the, the key part. Second is the data-driven decision making. Can you click once? You can click 3 times more, so everything will come together. One more. Yeah. So data-driven decision making, smart metering and customer engagement, then integration of AI, IoT and blockchain in operations. Go to the next, please. So now I'm coming to the partner ecosystem. I skipped because there is a limited time.
Mr. Dipankar, that's 12 minutes already for you. So we'll request for you to wrap up so that we can have some more questions, please.
Yeah, just. So I'm just finishing off. So the partner ecosystem is very important, which, the core components is utilities, digital tech vendors, startups, academia, research institutions. On this, I'll be able to take the questions, anything. I'm skipping it. Go one more slide. Come to the next. Yes. Go down. So this, that this partner ecosystem, we play a very important role. So you can see that our partners list, which talks the 3 partner in the ERP, which is SAP, Oracle and IFS. These are the 3 top ERP, OEMs worldwide. So we all know about, SAP and Oracle. But IFS is the one who has the largest power customer in the world. And we are the only company in India today who is having the partnership with all 3. And we are providing the, the ERP solutions. Similarly, you will be able to see the what stacks we were saying. So we have all the solutions available. Go down. Yeah. So I'm just ending after, one slide. This is our, you can say, the customer managed service framework, which, that we are able to provide all the solutions and services. Go at the end. Go end. Yes. So this is, you can see the customer, what we have, all the 3 power discoms, as well as you will be able to see the Gulfar. Gulfar is a company who constructs oil and gas and, that power generation infrastructure in Middle East. Go down. Go. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dipankar. So, great. So, I think we'll take the last two questions for the session, starting the gentleman over there whose question we held up for the presentation. Mr. Dipankar, you could join us on the stage.
So my question is in continuation to the last question that was asked for implementation of the zero trust architecture in the OT systems. So how will it impact the performance of the control systems? Whenever we add on the more cybersecurity controls implemented in the OT systems, and particularly when we have the legacy systems in the old stations. So how will it actually impact the control systems in the power stations?
So, sir, so you might be using some kind of security controls as of today. For example, what I have seen is in OT environment also you use some kind of firewall mechanism, right? So we are not adding layer on top of it. What we are talking about is instead of that traditional one, we can go with the newer one, right? I'm not saying you keep all those legacy as well as the zero trust as well. So if you go with the zero trust solution, there will be lot many things which will get eliminated, correct? So there will be no much performance impact. If you see the zero trust perspective, right? So when we say proxy architecture, if you see the proxy concept itself, right? It will be much faster than the pass-through architecture. Why it is so? Because all the communication which is happening between source A and source B, right? Everything is flowing through the proxy architecture. Now, if I say I can do a SSL inspection, what it means is I do an inspection once and enforce all the security controls in parallel. So if you have a multiple inline solution, for example, firewall, IPS, and some application security, SCADA security, right? What will happen if you want to have a complete inspection of the traffic payload? You need to do an inspection at each layer. So you have to decrypt, encrypt, decrypt, encrypt. In our case, what we are doing is traffic will come to me. I will do a decryption of traffic, send a plain text to all the security engines. They will do a parallel inspection and give output and then send it to the backend. So it will improve the performance.
All right, last question for the session, please, if there's anyone who wants to ask something. All okay, on that note, we'll close. Do you have a question? No, okay. So on that note, we'll close the session and I'll hand it over back to the APAC Media team.